Welcome to the Roll for Regret podcast.
Hello, you beautiful.
Starting off on a strong in post.
Kicking off good. Hello, you beautiful listeners. You've tuned in to the Roll for Regret podcast. Obviously, everything is polished, and there is no mistakes here at all. I am the dungeon master of this game, Levi, and we realize that we haven't gone around and introduced ourselves yet. So we're going to do that. Starting with our sound techs. They don't have microphones, but over here on my right, which as to you as listeners, you can definitely tell who's on my right. On my right, we have Alex, who's super awesome. He's in control of the sound, the music, and all the sound effects you hear. He is a rose among thorns, that's for sure. Over here on my left, we have George. He's running microphones and recording things right now. He's got a cool soundboard over there and a computer. He's very intent and working, which is great. Brandon would be here, but he's out doing something else. He's in Colorado, I think, enjoying the mountains. Okay, so now for our players, we're going to start right over here to my right again. Go ahead, tell us your name, who you're playing, and something about your character.
My name is Joey. My character is Linus Maxwell, and my character is a human bard.
Good, we'll just go down the line.
Alrighty. My name's Austin. I play Njord Carlson. He is a king among his people, and he is a conquest-oathed paladin, and specifically a devotee of Tempest, the god of war, in the Faerunian setting.
We couldn't tell.
Okay, and next we
Hey
have...
everybody, I'm Steven. I play Nasher Alagandar. He is a human barbarian zealot and servant of Tyr.
Awesome.
I'm Nathan. I play Orion Ghostbeard. He is a level 12 wizard, blade dancer.
Nice. And finally...
I'm Andrew. I play Finn, the Grave Cleric, ex-Gloomstalker Ranger, who died kind of mentally and physically, and then now he serves Kellenbor.
That's true.
In the grave.
This is all true.
And in the heart.
Yes.
And in the mind.
Okay. Very good. Astute all around. Now, we're going to go ahead and pass out inspiration tokens. If you had inspiration, raise your hand and give me a big smile. Shink, we'll do one over there. Shink, we got one across the way. For those of you who are just listening, I am flipping coins around randomly. We also do a thing around here, which is we give inspiration tokens for Frizzle for free to our sound and audio techs. And they can, at any point, interrupt the game and hand over their inspiration token in order to have a player or the dungeon master re-roll whatever roll it just was. So whatever just happened, they could say, actually, give me their token, and then we could see what else transpires, which
For good or ill.
For good or ill. And they get one of these every session, and there's 3 of them, 2 of them today, but 3 of them otherwise. And so hopefully 3 rolls a game, they get to just actually, which would be very fun. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. The horrible revelation of the plague of 10 towns has been discovered. An elder brain. The terrible creature undulates before you, hovering over a vat of brine, which seems to be bubbling with streamy vapor stretching forward. The place is covered in the same dark, otherworldly growth, which the mind flayers use to claim their territory. While you felt the telepathic communication from the brain, it hardly finished its sentence before you readied your weapons for attack. Roll for initiative. Andrew, I'm going to have you just help me with this. Please get out the things. I think it's pretty evident what it is you're facing. We need 4 of them. Yeah, that's good, because I have this big hanging microphone in my face, which otherwise just hangs here. Okay, so while he's prepping that, we'll go around and collect initiative. Linus, what was your initiative?
14.
14. Nasher.
20.
20. Njord.
13.
13. And Orion.
14.
14. And Finn. 17. Very good. Alrighty. So, Yes. Now. Oops.
I don't know.
Oh no, put him. So we need yes. So we're gonna put the central thing is gonna have the. You guys are listening, and this is all very descriptive. The brine pool, we'll call it, is where the elder brain resides. The up on the posts, yes, on the balconies is where the mind flayers reside.
Pick it up. Take it.
Yeah. So we'll take cool pictures of this awesome stuff. I have nerdy Lego things that I use to make things look super awesome. Now, I like this Twilight Zone.
It was like, Freddy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is like the Freddy music. Okay, so starting right away, Nasher, you are up. You have, so again, just to kind of paint this picture, you find yourselves in this dwarven ruin. What you're standing at is essentially a grand hall. There are balconies overhead, upon which are stone pews that sort of line along the side. There is a recessed area in the center that is surrounded by brine. And the elder brain is, again, just sort of undulating in the center of that. And up on the balconies, you can see there are 4 mind flayers that are looking down at you. Behind the elder brain, on either side of him, back about 15 or 20 feet or so, are doorways that lead into a sort of like a tower that would bring you up to, it's pretty clear to you, but bring you up to the balcony. What do you do?
Well, looking at this map here, it looks like there's some space on the sides, so I believe first thing Nasher would do is he'd take cover from what is obviously a bad position to be in with all the enemies on top of the balconies looking down at us. So I'm going to move him to the right of the party. Yep, I can't reach from here, but to the right of the party, and yep, near that pillar. And then I'll shout back, "We have to get the advantage. They have us with height. We have to find a way to get up there and take care of them."
They have the high ground.
And he will, actually put him so that he's out of sight of the far one, but still in sight of the team. There we go. And then I will, Nasher will hold his turn, ready in action to attack if something comes near him. Say one decides to come down there and move past him, I'll attack that.
Okay. The elder brain, you can sense a force pressing against your body. I need you, please, Nasher, to make a charisma saving throw.
19.
A telekinetic force is pressing against you, and you can tell it was attempting to anchor you to the ground, and you managed to resist that. We're going to go ahead and move forward. Finn.
Finn's also going to move over behind Nasher. Can I see? I can see this one, right? The mind flayers on the railing.
Yes, you can see the mind players on the balcony.
All right. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at second level. Yeah, Guiding Bolt second level at this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Natural 19 plus 9.
A 19 hits.
That's 17 damage. Radiant damage. And that'll end. Let's see. That'll end my turn.
All right. A searing bolt of radiant energy arcs through the air, striking into one of the mind flayers. And Orion, your turn.
All right. Orion will bonus action to go into his blade dance. Then he will. Let's see. Feels so cheap. He'll cast greater invisibility.
Okay.
Okay. And now that they can't see him, That's it.
Okay.
Movement, action, bonus action.
You vanish from the realm of the visible and dart over to somewhere. Nobody knows where except for you.
Ghost bear.
Linus.
All right, good. Spread out, but let's stay coordinated. And then I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna go over. Let's see. Guess I'll just go behind this first pillar here. And then I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the Elder Brain.
Okay.
It's 16 for the save.
D16, you say? Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
29 is the full damage, and it bypasses any fire resistance.
The flames explode around it, and the whole dome cranium of its floating brain just seems to sort of turn in your direction. It doesn't seem happy with you.
Njord, give that thing a splitting headache. Give it the 1-2 combo. And that'll give you a D10 Bardic Inspiration.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Njord, go ahead.
Njord feels inspired.
As you should.
And Linus has told Njord to give the giant brain a splitting headache. So that is what he's going to do. Njord is going to step forward directly towards the brain, about 15 feet. He's quite a distance from it, but he is going to take his necklace of fireballs that he has been holding on to for some time now, and he's going to see this thing that has been the cause of so much fear and pain and misery in 10 towns, and he doesn't want to see it spread to his people. He's going to use the entire necklace of fireballs as one go, which makes it a 6th level fireball using all of the charges, which is going to be 11d6. He is going to place it in such a way. Can it reach all of these guys? Is there enough? Yeah, there's enough to reach. He's going to have the 2 mind flares that are to the left of the entire party and the Elder Brain all within the blast circle. Now, unfortunately, he can't see where Orion is, which means Orion will also be within the blast circle. I'm sorry, but he's going for it. So he is going to use up the necklace of fireballs and roll 11d6. I need a dex saving throw with a DC of 15.
Okay.
From all 3 of those.
4.
All right.
Yeah. 4.
Oh my gosh.
This is why you don't go invisible without having a plan.
All right. Perfect. They all succeed. Go ahead and give me your
rolls.
Well, they have reasons. All right. They all have magic resistance, giving advantage on saving throws.
Oh my gosh.
So they
I
all
rolled
succeeded.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones.
What? Hey, looking
For
good.
32 points of damage.
Very good.
I mean,
It happens.
And all of those are halved
Okay.
if they succeed.
32 points.
The dice has
32
decreed.
points as a level 6 fire. It does 11d6 fireball. I rolled 5
That's pretty
ones.
No shortcuts.
Yeah, no shortcuts.
Oops.
ow.
Damn.
So Orion failed the reflex save, but will use a reaction to cast absorb elements to half the damage that way.
Did you roll a concentration check on your greater invisibility, please?
Okay, what's half the? You said 32.
32, so half of that would be
16.
16.
Okay.
So you have to roll a 16.
Okay. Good news is bonus to any Constitution saving throw used to maintain a spell equal to your intelligence modifier.
That's cocked.
Okay. Natural 15.
So you
Plus-
succeed. You're fine. Yep. Okay, great. So the explosion, Orion manages to maintain his invisibility. At the end of your, was there anything else, Njord?
Njord is going to see the fireball go off and see it not do as much damage as he thought, and going to rush forward then another 15 feet and basically be towards the forefront of the party facing directly at the elder brain.
Okay. So you toss it next to the fireballs. It explodes, and it seems to just, again, as you mentioned, just the explosion is not as big as you were hoping it would be. However, at the end of your turn, one of the massive tentacles that is attached to the elder brain lashes out towards you and attacks you. Oh wow! Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's got some range.
Please take. Oh, I can do it like this because that's better. 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. As the nice, I'm hearing those sound effects, and I'm very pleased with those. And you are grappled as the tentacle wraps around your body. Okay. Next, we have that one, Mind Flayer. He is going to, so one of the 4 Mind Flayers up on the, up on the top, the bottom right, yeah, that one. He is going to, he's going to float over there to the other side. Yeah, right there is good. Yeah, perfect. And so he can see Nasher.
Right.
So he floats
They fly.
in the balcony where he can see Nasher, and he is going to look down at Nasher. And Nasher, I need you to please make a saving throw of some kind. Hold on.
Nasher or Nord?
Nasher, not Nord. Nord's grappled by a tentacle.
Way over there.
Yeah, Nasher's.
Okay, so then he'll just be closer so we can see him. So scoot the Mind Flayer over to the right a bit, like a few squares. Yeah, just... He needs to be able to see Nasher.
Yeah, Nasher's like way back there.
So then he will move further down the balcony so that he can see him.
Oh, okay.
Like this.
So like 30...
I don't know
It's
where-
like 6 squares until he can see him.
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah, like right there. All right, so he has vision on him. So, Nasher, I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Four.
Yay!
Did he make it?
No. No.
Come early.
Oh no. At the time of this recording, it's actually around Halloween time, so no.
Ooh.
Nightmare Before something.
I just remembered something. You have a ring of mind shielding, and I'm trying to remember whether or not that prevents certain spells from affecting you.
If it requires that they speak to me telepathically.
Yes. Yes, that, but no, this doesn't require them to do that. So I'm going to see real quick. I just want to look up and make sure that I just want to read that item real quick. Make sure that I got that right. Unless you have it pulled up.
Well, I know it doesn't give me any bonuses to saves or anything like that. It just protects.
Yeah, when you're immune to magic, you're immune to magic, so it does kind of. That allows a creature to read your thoughts, determine whether you're aligned, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can turn the thing invisible. Immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts. So the question is, does this allow you... I don't think this allows him to read your thoughts because he's dominating you.
Okay.
So I don't think this allows him to read your thoughts. He's commanding you rather instead. So, while the creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link with the creature for as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. So, you do hear you feel a friendly knock at your mind's door as it attempts to communicate with you telepathically. And I presume, as you let it in, you hear it give you a command, which is...
Could you feel?
which is... Kill that man next to you.
Egad.
Which is Finn, by the way. Finn is next to. Yeah. Sure.
Now, I want to, at the end of its turn, the Elder Brain is going to attack Njord again with another tentacle.
Oh boy.
Natural 4 will miss.
Yeah.
The tentacle just kind of wraps out. You manage, as you're wrapped into the thing, you manage to lean back out of the way as the kind of tentacle rise over your head. Next, it is the Brain's turn. The Brain.
Will try to take over the world.
Yeah. So you guys, those of you who are in the room, I will say, Nasher, that you don't hear this, or maybe you would. Well, actually, I will say you will hear it, but it sounds like it's an echo of a voice, because it's communicating to everything telepathically, and the thing that's connected to you is hearing its voice because of some mind flare. Awesome. So you can hear it say, "I am Zor'kul. 10 towns belongs to me."
We remember him.
From that Futurama episode.
It is then going to. Yeah, it's going to do this. It's going to say, it's going to release a mind blast, and it's going to angle the mind blast in a way that it is going to try to capture, I think that's Linus hiding behind the pillar, and
Linus is here.
yep, he's going to capture Linus, Njord, and
Orion is invisible. Keep that in mind.
Orion is invisible, but this creature is telepathic. He's got a general sense of where, because he can perceive a bunch of creatures out around him. He has general sense. While he doesn't see him, he has a general idea. So he's going to release it in a way he's going to try to capture all of you guys. And here's what I'll do. You know what? Because you are invisible, but it doesn't have eyes. That's the other thing too. So how would it even be able to see anything otherwise? Does it have blind sense? Let me go look.
Might also have
It does have
detect
blind
thoughts.
sight. It has blind sight. So it's going to capture all 3 of you because it does have blind sight. That makes sense. Okay. I need all 3 of you, please, to make a intelligence saving throw. We got inspiration being spent from Linus. We get inspiration being sent from Orion.
So which kind of save is it?
Intelligence saving throw.
17 for Njord.
17 for Njord.
Good roll. Good roll.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 from Linus.
20.
20 from Orion. Very good. So, Njord, you take some damage from this. You're going to take 30 points of psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
And you are stunned for 1 minute.
You saved?
He failed the saving
I
throw.
failed the save.
Wait, I thought you rolled 17.
I did. That's a fail.
Yes. So you are stunned. At the end of each of your turns, you can attempt a new saving throw to be unstunned. So, Njord, it goes from bad to worse. As the tentacle wraps around you, the brain turns attention to you. There's this blast of this psychic pulse, and you can feel it basically invading your mind with just overwhelming emotion and anger. You get the sense it's not happy that you're in its house. Okay, that will end its turn. Mind Flare number 1, which is the one floating over there. Yep, in that corner. He is going to float down to be sort of in the middle of the party as you guys split up, but back further so we can capture Nasher and... no. He's going to land next to Linus. Not Linus. Who's the other one? Finn. I'm trying to remember. In a way that will give Nasher advantage if Nasher attacks Finn.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm not allied with them. I'm just dominated by that one.
You are, but he's going to land there anyway.
Okay.
And he is going to attack Finn with his tentacles. Do you count as an ally? That's actually a good question. Do you count as an ally for this spell? I'm very curious on this.
Does it give him the charmed condition?
Yes, he is charmed. You are charmed for the duration of this. So I'm inclined to think that maybe you do. You can't. Well, maybe not. No, it doesn't necessarily make you an ally. So, but he is going to land there anyway, and he's going to go ahead and attack Finn with tentacles. Natural 19 plus some. So you're going to take. Don't hurt me, Daddy. 18 points of psychic damage, and you are grappled, Finn. Okay.
They like having their grabblers on everybody.
They just go grabbling it up. So the Nasher, you could see the Mind Flayer descends down, reaches its tentacles around Finn's head, and wraps around his face, and ends his turn there. Mind Flayer number 2 is the one that hasn't moved. Yeah, that one. He is going to float down off the balcony, and he is going to. He's going to make an attack at disadvantage at the square that Orion's at. My justification for this is they're all connected telepathically with each other, and the Elder Brain has creatures or has blind sight and is telling him where to attack, but he can't see it, so he's going to attack at disadvantage. A 15 misses you, I think.
Significantly.
Yeah. So the tentacles reach out harmlessly. You manage to easily avoid them. Mind Flayer number 3 is going to float down. He's going to float down, and no, he's going to stay up on the balcony, but he's going to float kind of over to the central thing, and he's going to do nothing. He's just going to end his turn right there, it would seem. Nasher.
My back's to you.
Nasher will take his long sword and ruthlessly attack his ally, Finn.
At least you're not raging.
Oh, I'm raging. Just Nasher's not.
Oh, Nasher's not raging.
21.
Is it a crit?
No.
Okay, then yes. I gotta know if it's
I
crit.
have more than +1 for modifiers.
Okay. No. Yeah. Hits.
Okay. Yeah, hits. Okay, so that's gonna be the long sword there. Okay, that'll be 7 slashing damage. I will then swing with the Warhammer. Oh. 14.
Miss.
All right.
Sucker.
Careful now. And then I will swing again with the longsword. It's going to be a 16.
Miss.
All right. I mean, shucks.
All right. Yeah. So to your horror, Nasher turns and begins to attack Finn in the back. Well, yeah, kind of in the back as Finn's head is wrapped up in Mind Flayer tentacles. It's a bad day. Let's see here. That, I think, ends your turn there, Nasher.
I'm just stuck.
So you're charmed. Let me go back to the spell. You're charmed by the creature, which means that you can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magic effects. While you are charmed, you obey whatever its commands are. Okay. If he doesn't give you a command, you defend yourself to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Yeah, defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. Yep. Each time you take damage, however, you can make a new wisdom saving throw and attempt to end the spell. Okay. So anytime.
Good. Yeah.
So if you get hit with something, just be aware of that. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Finn, it's a bad day.
Yeah. So the Mind Flayer in front of me, as he's like grappling me, I'm gonna reach back and I'm just gonna grab its head on each side and squeeze. I'm gonna cast Blight. Right on its head.
Nice. Awesome.
Fourth level.
Sick. He makes a saving throw. Let's see.
Con save though.
So we had. I'm trying to remember which one it was. That we're going to number them real quick, just so we can be on the same page. Was that number 1? Mind Flayer number 1. Number 3 is right there. I know that much.
It's number 3.
That was number 3. Number
That's
2,
number
I think
1.
that one's number. That one is number 1. That's right.
Number 1 is the one that charmed Nasher.
That is the first Mind Flayer. Yes, that is the first Mind Flayer. We're not going to call that one Mind Flayer number 1. We're going to call it something different though.
Oh.
That one's going to be called the awesome one. Mind Flayer number 1 is the one that flew down there to attack. Mind Flayer number 2 is right next to Orion. Mind Flayer number 3 is up on the thing. So that is Mind Flayer number 1. So help me remember that, folks, at the table. And those listening, help me remember which ones I have designated 1, 2, and 3.
Is this one different?
That one is different than the other ones.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Hey, good. That's a good idea. Okay, so you're going to grab him. You're going to cast Blight. And as I recall for Blight, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Here he goes. Natural 20 from him.
Oh, okay. It takes half.
Half of like 8d6?
8d8.
8d8. Blight's such a cool spell. I mean, it's great. When used against trees and stuff.
38 total, so half of 38.
Half of 38.
What a backhanded compliment, Levi. Oh yeah, Blight's great. Blight's awesome. When used against trees and stuff.
Well, it says if you do it against a plant, it takes full damage.
Yeah.
And undead, I think.
No, plant and plant creatures.
19, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, 16 points of damage. 38, right? Divided by 2?
Yeah.
Oh, no, 19. You're right.
19.
I'm silly.
It's okay.
Okay. You grab its head and you begin to draw the life force from it. Its tentacles on your head, you can actually feel them begin to like dry up. The mucousy membrane on them begin to sort of dry up and shrivel. You can feel its body sort of buckle slightly, but its strength on you is it's still got a pretty good hold on your head.
All right, and then bonus action. I'm not gonna bonus. Oh, I'm not gonna bonus. I'm just gonna is it action to break grapple?
It is your action to break the grapple.
Okay, I'm gonna just pass my turn.
Okay.
Right. Can't do anything.
Very good. At the end of your turn, Oop, I missed the thing. Oh well, that's all right. Zor'kul is going to do something. Yeah, never mind. Actually, yeah, it's going to attack Njord with a tentacle. You're stunned, Njord, so he has advantage.
Yes.
Natural 18
That'll hit.
plus some. So he's going to do with a tentacle
Just one.
26 points of
Slap.
bludgeoning damage. So another tentacle just reaches out, slams into Njord. Orion.
Orion is going to move
Look at that.
away. He's going to be moving past Nord toward the center of the group. And then...
Precarious.
All right, and then he is going to, while invisibly, he will use his bonus action to telekinetically pull that Mind Flayer, Mr. Special Mind Flayer,
Sure.
5 feet this way, as long as he fails the...
Strength saving throw from him.
I thought, hang on, let's see. I think it is DC proficiency. Yeah. Strength saving throw. DC, yeah.
Is this a magic effect?
No. It's a feat.
It's a feat, but is it a magic effect from the feat?
You can try to telekinetically shove one creature that you can see within 30 feet. It's
Read the rest of it though. Doesn't matter.
technically I think it may follow into a spell because it's associated with Mage Hand. It can augment Mage Hand or give it to you if you don't have it. So it could be, I suppose, considered, but it's invisible.
Magical in origin, but it's not a spell.
Yes, it's not a true spell.
Okay, so magical in origin, not a spell. Then he will have advantage on this because he has advantage on spells and other magical effects. Okay, well, a 2 and a 4 will probably fail. What was it, a strength check?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he moves forward 5 feet.
Okay. Does he fall?
Um,
Does he have feather fall?
I mean, they typically are a floating creature.
yeah, they're all kind
Yeah,
of
but then why not?
floating.
You just
He just falls. He just.
I will
floats
say
down.
this. I will say he falls to the ground but takes no damage. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that makes
Good deal.
sense.
Good deal. Good deal.
Equivalent. He has natural
Good
feather
roll.
fall built in.
Good roll.
Good roll.
Cool. Good. Now for my action, and I moved there for a reason. Well, I didn't want to do this so quickly, but yeah, we're gonna do a steel wind strike here.
Omni slash.
Someone who watches a lot of anime and can say a Japanese anime phrase that you would say in.
Susoisen!
Oh my wife, Nashinderu.
Okay, we're not taking senpai. That can't be one.
Oh, good grief.
All right, so
You just hear a word kind of like
Ara,
softly
ara.
echo.
Oh my gosh.
Goma goma no.
Just softly echo.
Nani?
Approaching storm.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
I said designate. Okay, so we're gonna start with the one farthest, the one underneath the bridge there.
Yeah.
First attack advantage because.
Do you just attack all creatures in the range?
No, I can attack up to 6 targets.
Up to 6 targets.
Yep.
Okay. And what's the radius on that?
30
Or-
feet.
30 feet.
Right.
I think that lets you hit everybody that's here, except for the one that's floating, right?
Well, yeah, because if I had fly, I could do it, but I don't. Wait a second. It says I teleport.
Yeah, it's a teleportation
Oh,
ability.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's
Why? I didn't even have to pull him down. Dang it.
he's 20 feet up. So
It's up to you.
I think the one on the balcony is outside of your range, but I think the other ones are all in range.
Okay.
I think he's. How many feet are you away from the balcony ledge? Is it 3 squares? 5, 10, 15?
Yeah.
And then he's 20 feet up.
Joey, I can't see from this
15.
angle. Am I close enough to the Elder Brain? Because my intention.
You know what? I think D&D is simpler than that. I'm going to say you can capture him. I'm going to say you could hit everybody in the room.
Am I close enough to hit the Elder Brain?
Oh, are you? The Elder Brain's 20 feet away from you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Technically, the C of that triangle would be 25 feet. A
The
squared
what?
plus B squares.
Oh,
It would be 25 feet.
Pythagoras, get out of here.
what are you doing? Who invited you?
Back to the pit.
Damn you, Pythagoras.
Okay,
and your
so
maths.
yeah, the one underneath the bridge over there. First attack.
Yeah, but so go ahead and roll. But I thought I saw this thing that with D&D the rules are a lot simpler. So it's like anybody who would be in that range or whatever, like a dragon on a 30-foot tower shooting its fire breath. The math doesn't reduce the angle doesn't reduce the length of his attack. He's still going to hit everybody 45 feet in front of him. I think.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
I would have to look it up, but I think it's something like that.
22.
Z axis
Hit
be
the one under
damned.
the.
22 to hit. Mind Flare. I think that was number 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That could also be like a cone breath. Like it's a cone.
Oh yeah. Did you
versus,
get
like-
out the other Mind Flare one? That.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, you switched it out already.
Damage.
He's the one that fell. Yeah.
And he takes 32 points of force damage.
Ooh. Shing, shing, shing.
Now for Special Boy, who fell down next to
Mhm.
Njord.
Crit.
Dope sound effects being dope.
Almost.
Well, the first roll was a 17 and plus 8, so that's 25. So
25 to hit Special Boy.
Why do you sound so defeated?
because I was hoping for the crit.
Oh.
Hyped him up.
5% of the time he's
Oh
disappointed.
no.
30 points of force damage.
Okay, 30 points of force damage. Hold on just a second. He's got to make a concentration check.
Fail.
Concentrate like this going on.
What was your damage on that again?
30.
30. All right, so the DC is 15. He makes a Constitution saving throw. Okay, Nasher, you feel your mind return to you.
Hey. My back is just
Now
caught
do
up.
me next.
His back is just wrecked.
Okay,
Next.
yeah, go ahead. Next
Next
target.
will be the one on top of there.
Yeah, great. That's my play number 3.
So close. It was a natural 19. So if that hit the others, it's going to hit him, right?
28.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he will take 42 points of force damage.
Ouch, son.
Now for the Elder Brain. Well, it's a 15 plus 8, so yeah, that's going to hit that, I presume.
23.
Yeah.
Do you have the step
23
in
hits him.
Do you have the step in the Elder Brain pit?
That's teleportation.
35 points of force damage to the
He
Elder
was
Brain.
never
Okay.
teleported.
And then you said I was close enough for him?
I think so. Like I'm saying, what, 4 squares between you and the last guy?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
He's 25 feet away.
And that one's my failure. Number 1.
That's when I bladed.
So another 23. So
23.
and damage will be
Oh, a 23. Yeah, that was 23
Yeah,
damage.
27 points of force.
Okay. Well.
Why can't you do 42 on that one?
All right. Great.
D10,
Oh
man.
my
D10.
The flurry of blades and awesome, and Orion is murdered or not murdered. He's danced around.
Yeah, and yeah,
Vigorously wounded.
I will actually teleport because of the nature of the spell.
The spell lets you teleport.
Yes.
Yeah.
I may find myself alongside or next to any certain opponents.
Okay, sure. So as you teleport at the end of your spell and you appear in the brine pit, and as you do, you take 7 points of acid damage.
Ow.
As you and no, I'm sorry, 7 points of psychic damage as you stand in the brine pit, and what you begin to hear are like hundreds of tiny voices reaching into your mind at once, and they're all saying the same thing. They're all saying, "Feed me, let me in, let me in."
Well, I will use the last bit of my movement to step out of the brine pit. That's gross.
Yeah, so all the way off that square. You don't want to get yep. If you're standing on that space with him, you're in the brine.
I don't like that. That was not nice. I wish I had known that.
Big brain.
Yeah. Well, I did say he was hovering over a brine pit.
Oh, I know, but yeah, I
we
didn't
know
know.
you were
I forgot
serious.
it was. I forgot it was. I
serious.
forgot it
How are we
was.
supposed to know?
would mean
It was scary liquid.
It was very scary liquid.
That'll be it.
At the end of your turn, Zor'kul is not happy. He has something to say about that. He's going to attack you with tentacle.
You have something to think about that.
Diplomatic
he
immunity.
Rolled a 12. He's going to miss. Okay, so a tentacle lashes out at you as you scramble out of the brine pit. Linus.
Linus is behind the pillar and he pokes his head out and surveys the battlefield. He notices Finn has a mind flare on his face, basically. So as he's doing that, he's reaching to his bag and he pulls out what he's looking for. He's like, there it is. He pulls out what can be best described as an alien pistol that he acquired on the Mind Flayer ship that he originally was brought here on, because he's actually from a different world. And he will take aim at the Mind Flayer and take a shot.
Don't you dare
Go
hit
ahead.
me. It just misses.
I
It's been-
love
That
it.
one's Mind Flayer number 1, right?
13.
13 will miss. Also, were you practicing with it on the 3-year downtime?
No, because it has a limited amount of shots.
Okay, so then that would be a disadvantage. You're not proficient, so it'd be a disadvantage.
We were doing no
Or no,
proficiency.
not a disadvantage. Just no proficiency.
I did not use my proficiency. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. So whatever you said, 13 will miss.
Yeah.
As the did I just hear laser sounds? Do it again. That's awesome.
And then I'll cast Healing Word on top of that
Sure.
to Finn to try to help him out a little bit.
What do you say to heal him?
Suck it up.
Yeah, that's a line.
Can I not take the healing because I don't want to take? Huh?
You could you could choose to decline it. I guess I don't know.
How much?
You have an option of accepting 6 points of healing.
I'll take that 6-point option. Thanks.
You just hear my voice. I was healing. You just like hear it from across the battlefield.
Yeah, but for him it sounds like, because his face is buried in a mind flare.
It feels a little better.
I'm getting wet willies on each side.
Yeah, Wet Willie's going Linus, at the end of your turn, Orion, you're still not a favorite of the Elder Brain. So he's going to attack you.
Tentacle.
Natural 19.
Okay. What will that put?
That will be 26.
Yeah, even with shield, that ain't gonna help.
Okay. You take some damage. 24 points of bludgeoning damage, if you don't mind.
I will burn a reaction to reduce the damage of that.
Using what spell?
It's not a spell. It's a ability of my Blade Dancer.
Okay. Then, what's the name of the ability?
Hang on, I'm pulling it.
I'm
up.
not quizzing you. I'm just curious. For those listening in, this is high-level play.
Yeah, it is the Song of Defense.
Song of Defense.
Yeah.
So,
I get to burn a spell and reduce the damage done by a certain amount based on the spell slot.
sure. What's level spell slot are you burning?
We're gonna burn a level 3 spell, so I get to reduce it by 15.
Oh, wow. 5 times the level, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah.
So the 24 gets reduced to, what is that? Somebody math me. 9. Thanks. Thanks, math man.
Nerd.
But you are grappled.
It's actually 6.
You're a hairy wizard.
So the tentacle lashes out, grabs onto you. You manage to burn quickly a spell slot to reduce the incoming attack. However, you are wrapped in tentacle grabbage.
Gross.
Linus. No, that's the end of your turn. Sorry.
Oh, I get another turn.
Njord, you are grabbed. End your turn.
6.
You are still stunned and still grabbed. Oh, also, because you started your turn being grabbed, you're going to take 6 points of psychic damage because it is, again, probing into your mind. And you get a similar sensation to the dark creature that you faced in the Caves of Hunger so many years ago. The sense that it's seems to be searching for something. It's basically is trying to establish some kind of connection with you.
What's your condition?
I'm already
Or-
taken.
Stunned and
Stunned? You're stunned.
stunned and grappled. Those are the conditions
Yes,
affecting
making
him
sure
at this
for-
moment.
And I have two versions of the grapple.
Nice.
I have 2 grapples on me. 2 grabblies.
Now,
I will end my turn drooling.
Oh.
Little snot coming out one nostril.
let's see here. The Mind Flayer next to you, the sweet-looking one, and I say he's sweet like you guys have no idea what it looks like. He is a little bit taller than the other ones, and he is. Oh, I guess actually he's large. So he's a bit taller than the other ones. And
Wait, he's a large size.
yeah, I
mind
just
flayer?
noticed that. Yeah, he's
Oh,
quite
shit.
tall. He's
Okay.
like 9 feet tall.
I don't have a
And-
mini for that.
He is going to lean down and he is going to try to extract your brain because it looks so tasty and yummy. He targets one incapacitated creature. Grappled by him. He doesn't want to spend the time grappling people. Besides, the Elder Brain has things. So, Oh, and you're free now, Nasher. Forgot about that.
Oh, you are?
And he knew that because he cast a spell at you. So he's going to do this. He is going to hit you with something different.
That's why I zapped him.
He's going to try this. I need you, please, Nasher, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Dirty
20.
20.
All right, that will succeed. You feel the mind powers affecting you, and you, or the spell, I guess, affecting you, and you feel yourself starting to go cross-eyed, and then snap yourself out of it, which is fortunate to you. Then it will actually feels pretty comfortable there. It will end its turn, but at the end of its turn, Zor'kul will make another tentacle attack against Orion. Because it's not happy with you. 21 to hit you.
I will burn a first level spell to.
You use your reaction already to do that. Can you do it
you're
more
right,
than
you're
once?
Right, you're right. Sorry, I keep forgetting some of these things can have so many extra actions.
It's
So-
true. So you just take the damage there?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the damage on that one, it's going to be 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, I'm just taking it.
Oh, yeah. Now, Zor'kul is going
Wait, I gotta
to...
make a concentration, don't I?
Yes, for your greater invisibility, please.
So it's half that damage or 10, right?
Yeah, whichever's greater. Was it 27? So like 13 or...
Yeah. Well, I'm visible now.
Ah, it
I-
worked!
I rolled a natural 4,
Yay!
and even with my blade singer abilities, that's not an eye.
He can see you. Oh, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Linus, so as you're kind of peeking around the corner, you watched as the Elder Brain kind of reached out with his tentacle. He seems to be attacking
9.
what's like open space. But one of the tentacles grabbed on to just thin air. And then to your horror, as another tentacle like latches out with a eldritch bitch slap, Orion just appears wrapped up. And then so 2 of your party members at this moment are wrapped in tentacles, as a side note, as you're kind of peeking around. Nasher, you're still sort of behind a column, so you only have a vague idea what's going on. And Finn is face first, and he's making out with with a mind flayer at this moment, so he kind of is a little oblivious to the world at large. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the Zor'kul is going to use his psychic link ability. He targets one creature that is incapacitated, which is Njord, because Njord is incapacitated, and establishes a psychic link with that creature. Njord, you feel a connection being formed, sort of in your mind palace, somewhere deep in the foundation of your palace. This creature has sort of created what appears in your mind to be some kind of bizarre alien shard. It's this shard of crystal that is just, again, like at the foundation of your mind palace, if you will. And you know that it's feeding information from your brain to it. It has established some kind of connection with you. Or it is establishing, has established. You can use your action to attempt to break the psychic link if you want. With a charisma check, charisma saving throw. If you would like to attempt to break it on your turn as an action.
Would ending the stun break that as well?
No, those are two different things.
Oh.
So you're stuck from the mind blast that it released, and then this is a whole separate thing. It's established this connection with you. And if you want, you can try to end it. Which reminds me, does he get it back? Hey! Okay.
I'm gonna take that as he didn't.
That does end Zor'kul's turn, however. All of that was his turn. So Mind Flayer number 1, who is the one who is face first on Finn, I think. I believe that's right. Finn, your brain will taste especially delicious to the Mind Flayer, so he's going to attack you.
It's okay.
Oh no, you have to be incapacitated and
Compliment.
grappled. That's right, I forgot about that. So instead,
You're the best
he is
tasting
going
brain.
to Mind Blast Finn and Nasher. I need both of you, please, to make intelligence saving throws.
Seven for Finn.
7.
Four.
4. All right, both of you take
Four?
some damage.
14? You mean 14, right?
No.
You will take, 48 points of psychic damage.
We really need to cast protection from good and evil because
Well, I should
We'd
start
have
working on
advantage
an
on all of
exit
these.
Strategy.
And you're both stunned. Oh, man.
Podcast ain't gonna last long.
On to the next campaign, folks. We are rolling for regret, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my goodness.
I get it now.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's DM punishment
You
time.
said the thing.
Okay, that's going to end his turn. Mind Flayer number 2, who was the one who's still alive, but barely. He's going to float around behind to where Linus is, and he's going to try to attack Linus with a tentacle. Huzzah! Natural 17 plus.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Ah.
How do you want to do this?
16 plus 4, 22 20, excuse me, points of psychic damage, and you are grappled.
Yeah.
Actually took 40
It's my
points.
favorite condition.
40.
I just want to be held.
Not by him.
Not by this thing. His tentacles wrap. So to your horror, again, all of your party, you look out, you can see all your party is getting wrapped up by mind flayers, tentacles going here and there. Who knows what all is happening? And one of the mind flayers makes its way around and latches its gooey tentacles right on you. Mind flayer number 3 is still holding. He's really pretty good up there where he's at, and will do nothing. Nasher, you're stunned. At the end of your turn, you can make a saving throw to attempt to break. Natural 20.
Nice.
You
Wow.
shake off your stunnage,
Wow.
and are free to go. But your
Did
turn
you
is
hear
over.
that? That elicited 2 Owens.
Wow. two Owens.
The level of reaction is the number of
Owens you get. Finn,
Let's check our own meter. Wow.
you are stunned.
I'm All you can do is roll. Okay.
Mhm.
What am I rolling?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, easy. That's a
Is it
17.
Intelligence or wisdom?
I'm sorry, intelligence saving
You're a
throw.
bitch.
I misspoke. Thank you. Almost everything else uses wisdom.
Do not.
I went from a +9 to a +1. 18.
18. That will succeed. You manage to end your stunnage.
That's my turn.
Yes, not the grapple. The stun is end. Very good. At the end of your turn, Zor'kul is going to reach out with a tentacle on Orion again. But you're not stunned, are you, Orion? No, you're not.
No.
Zor'kul will hit you with a 16.
No.
Miss. You manage to dodge out of the way as the tentacles.
I'm grappled, but I'm still technically dancing.
You are.
What's your
Orion, at the top of your turn, you will take
Irish Jake comes in handy.
9 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
'Cause
Well, that's
you're-
a bummer for the brain because that means contingency triggers.
Okay.
So, for the listeners, Orion cast the spell Contingency. How many days has it been since the festival?
No, this festival's like yesterday.
Yeah, he cast it the day of the festival. Well, the day before the festival. So Contingency is triggering when his HP is reduced to less than 10. So he will polymorph now, and he's going to become a giant ape.
Sweet. The tentacle is you are grappled if you are huge or smaller. Is a giant ape bigger than huge?
It is huge.
So you are still grappled
Okay.
as you transform into a giant ape that is bound up in this tentacle.
It's okay. So let's see. 9 reduced me. So
You've activated my trap card.
basically,
Oh, I heard a weird thing. I don't know why I know this, but there's apparently some kind of big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament that happened, and somebody won with Exodia. And twice.
I love that.
Which I don't really know what that means, but I can only assume it's as complicated as getting like Vecna on the battlefield from the Forgotten Realms set. Sorry, like I'm super nerdy this way, but apparently pulling off Exodia is, in my mind, as big a deal as a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Which anybody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh is like over there weeping probably at
Yes.
me. I'm getting a
Color
head nod.
me-
Is Exodia a big deal?
Yeah, color me
Oh,
surprised.
Alex, you're looking at, you're giving me knowing nods like you knew. Oh, you're active listening.
Pretty much you have to go through your entire deck and pull 5 cards out and just play those. Have them in your hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds very
So
complicated.
it's like
It would be a problem.
And I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh has things like tutors either.
Oh, I don't think it does.
you have like Pot of Greed, which you can draw. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
so
So, anyways, as a side note,
So broken.
Orion's Exodia was triggered, and he turns into a giant ape.
So the giant ape is angry, and he's going to smash the little gross-looking brain that is directly in front of him with its big old fists.
Go for it.
Okay, so he gets multi-attack. He will do 2 fists. So let's see here.
Hold on a second.
Nate,
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You know what they say? You got to get in the pit and try and love someone, right? Get it? Because you're in the pit with the mind flayer brain.
Love someone.
'Cause you're in the
Oh,
pit.
I have reach. I'm just reaching over and punching the thing. So,
Just laugh at
Okay.
my joke, please.
no.
Ha ha!
That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Okay. So that's
How long is
3d10
it?
plus 6. We're just
Be
going to use
muffled,
the
though.
dice roller.
Nord wouldn't laugh, but it just comes out like a.
Just like tear.
Drool. He's drooling on himself.
Oh, that's so sad.
That's
We're just...
yeah, the old guy with the bell.
Yeah, go for
Ding,
it.
ding, 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 ding.
Gosh.
Okay. That's
Look at
20
that.
points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the second attack. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That's another 20 points of bludgeoning.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, it will tentacle you again because how dare you?
It's got like 3 of those and then its own turn.
It's actually got more than that. But
only-
does a 13 hit you in your new ape
In
form?
in my new ape form, does it hit me? That's a great question. The answer is yes. AC is now 12.
All right. So it's going to hit you for 15 points of bludgeoning damage that time.
Do you still have the bonuses from your dance while you're an ape?
Yeah, why not?
I think you would. Because
Yeah.
I think Druid like still keeps bark skin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do the monkey!
Oh, that's fun.
That is a callback. 90s kids will understand.
Linus, it's Mind Flayer grabbing your head.
Does Misty Step, does that break the grapple?
It will.
All right, I will Misty Step straight up so I'm on the balcony.
You have to see your target. So you can Misty Step over to the other balcony if you want.
I think it's 30 feet. So
To a place you can see, though.
Yeah, so you could move 5 feet. And
Oh, I see what you're saying. Can you move? I don't think
it's
you can
more
move
than
over
30
to the
feet to make it to the other balcony, but I could
Yeah.
Misty Step somewhere else, just what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you
I
can go
can't
to the
see
space
up here?
above you. You could go 30 feet, like to the floor of the balcony above
Just
you, and then
kinda
just
hang.
fall. Like
I
that
don't
would
wanna
be.
do that.
That is a
No.
tactic and a half.
Yeah, you just,
he
like, fall.
teleports up and just clings.
Links to something. The raptor, maybe.
I'll just give
Jump
it.
on the body.
I'll give us some space and just teleport 30 feet this way, I guess.
Yeah.
30 feet, something like that. I can't see. And then I will use my action to. I'm gonna shoot the one that's still clinging on to Finn. My
Firebolt.
alien. No, I can't use Firebolt because I already cast a spell, so I'll use my gun.
Or you could use a cantrip if you want. Or
oh
use the-
yeah, I could. Yeah,
or
yeah,
use
yeah,
the
that's
gun.
Right. I'll do that actually. I'll do a Firebolt.
Okay. Hassa.
It's like 3d10. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Nothing to laugh at.
So that's 22 to hit.
22 will hit the one that's grabbing
Nice.
Finn,
Kill it.
which is Mind Flayer number 1.
Please. Kill. Got things you have to do.
So 11 fire damage. Ignore resistance.
Finn, it gets really hot for just like a second.
It's nice.
Anything else?
Nope.
At the end of your turn, the Zor'kul is going to reach out with a tentacle against the monkey that can reach across the brine pool and punch him.
Yeah.
He's not happy with monkey. He will miss. No, wait. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, so he will miss
AC is
that.
12.
Nice.
Wait. Yeah. 11
Return
misses.
to monkey.
All right, so the tentacle lashes out, and that's it. Njord, it's stun time.
Yes, so I am
Thank you.
stunned, but you also said that I have a mental link going on,
Yes.
and I can use an action to try to break that. Now, can I take an action to do that while I'm stunned during my turn, or do I just skip my entire turn?
A stunned creature is incapacitated, and incapacitated means you can't take actions.
So I can't use an action to break the mental link until I'm unstunned.
until you're unstunned.
Good to
Correct.
clarify, because if I could, I was going to try to break the mental link
Sure.
and the stun, but I can't do both at the same time, so I'm just going to go after the stun.
Great.
15.
Okay, and the grapple, breaking the grapple is no,
It's not a grapple,
Not
it's-
grapple.
it's-
excuse me.
it's-
The stun
The stun.
from the thing was no, that is not. You are still stunned
Yep.
from the Elder Brains goodies.
I'm so glad I got that fireball off at the beginning. I'm like, I've contributed. Now
I've
I'm just
done
sitting here, just
something. I
again,
know
just
poor
drooling.
Nasher
Just,
over here too. Spent like the entire
I'm having a
combat
great time.
CC.
I'm having so much
This is
fun.
very fun.
You should
Having-
almost.
Nord's having an existential crisis inside of his own mind right now, as it's literally just being poked and prodded by the.
Oh my gosh.
There
By
is
the
some
Mind Flayer
validity
Overbreak.
to the design to people who talk about game design with the stun being the least liked.
It is very terrible, but in a way.
Could you imagine
I
though if
enjoy
I wasn't
not
stunned?
Yes, I could think of many other ways to stun.
Well,
You
no. If
should-
I wasn't stunned, how much damage I'd be doing?
Uh-huh.
Like it wants
Yeah,
to
it seems
stun me.
appropriate.
It does.
Yeah,
you,
for
you
reasons.
should take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
If it's going out of its way to stun you, that's probably a big deal.
Why am I
Um,
not being stunned?
Because you're face first in
Let's-
Mind Flayer.
It's not. We don't have to delve too deep
You wanna-
into this. It's
It's not a competition.
it's fine.
All right.
Well, you were stunned for a second, weren't you?
No.
I'll stun you again. The Mind Flayer, the big one, is going to float over to the other two guys. Oh no, actually, poor Linus is by himself. He needs a friend, doesn't he?
Gosh, they can like. How far is their fly distance? Goodness.
I think it's like 60.
Yeah, they're gonna fly over. He's gonna fly over next to Linus. Yeah, I think that even there is like 25 feet because he's large. And he is
Yeah.
going to. He's gonna go ahead and hit you with a. He's feeling cocky and a little bit sure of himself. He's gonna try to hit you with the tentacles.
Do your worst, Squid Freak.
Okay, does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, he'll do his worst then. For damage, there is only a 13 points of psychic damage, and you are grappled.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, this is Gorpled again. All right. Zor'kul has a monkey next to him. He's
Monkey.
established a link to the guy, but there's a monkey next to him, which is kind of a problem. So he is going to... Oh, boy. What could he do?
Surrender?
No. Good
That
try.
That was something we would have no idea how to respond to.
You know what? He's going to turn his attention towards you, and he is going to try to mind blast you. I need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, dear.
please. As a monkey.
That's not a good thing.
Monkey intelligence is great in Mighty Monkeys. Mighty Monkey Brain.
Oh boy.
Maybe you're one of those, like, later monkeys that made wheels and fires and things like
Or
that.
maybe it's so simple there's nothing to grab on.
Maybe it's so simple. there's
Banana.
nothing there.
Banana.
It's
banana.
still a 17.
That will fail. You will go ahead and take much of the damages. 43 points of the psychic damage.
This thing has a lot of health.
And you are stunned for 1 minute.
I'd like to decline.
Thanks. No thanks.
No.
Oh, yes. Very, very good. Mind Flare number 1 is still holding on to Finn. Finn, are you stunned still or no? You
I'm good.
unstunned yourself?
Yeah, I'm on.
Does he get his thing back? No. He is going to... he's just going to hit you with his tentacles again. Natural 19 plus some 26.
Yeah, hits.
All right. Oh, jeez. 19 points of psychic damage, please.
Yep.
And you're already grappled.
Finn's getting low.
Already the Gorpled. Mind Flare number 2 is the one. Which one is he at?
He's
He's the one that was behind that. This one will float over next to Linus. Yeah.
Give him a little tickle.
Yeah, Linus, you're just grappled. He's going to hit you with the tentacles as well.
Just feeling you up.
20.
That's a hit.
Hello.
In the Underdark, spaghettis eat you.
16 points of psychic damage.
Worse, we're not even in the Underdark yet.
Yeah, brain freeze.
We're on the doorstep.
It's
Mind
looking
Flare
pretty
number 3.
dark. Yeah.
There is a monkey down there. Mind Player number 3 is not really happy with the monkey.
Monkey hasn't done nothing to him.
Monkey,
The monkey hasn't.
not to him, but you poked his brain. He's not happy with that. No, he will continue to
Big
hold.
Daddy Brain.
There's no such thing as poking with a fist that size.
Nasher.
Nasher is fueled with righteous fury. He will channel all the rage of Tyr and unleash it upon Mind Flayer number 1. He'll step behind him.
Got that good old advantage.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that's trying to nom at Finn's face.
Kill
Correct.
Finn sees just like,
Kill it, please.
13 or...
no.
Okay, so that's going to be 13 plus 20. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit Mind Flare number 1.
All right, and that'll be many much. Okay, that'll be 9 radiant and 8 slashing.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to, you're using your longsword?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to kill the Mind Flayer without hurting Finn, whose face is currently engulfed in the Mind Flayer's face?
I want to separate just right at the neck, but before Finn's face. So just a nice clean cut, so that like the tip of the sword, you can see it just pass underneath his chin.
Finn, it's been
shave.
a while since you beat me to it. It's been a while since you've had a trim,
bad.
a good beard trim, and It is time, apparently. Nasher has some repressed thoughts about it that he's chosen now is a good time to do. So the Mind Flayer head gets severed from its shoulders. The body before you slumps to the ground and falls over, and the head, still hanging on with its clingy tentacles, is just dangling from Finn's face,
Oh.
just hanging from
Little
his head,
suction cups hanging
down like a
That's what I wanted.
strange tentacle head beard.
Oh, fantastic. And so now,
The most hideous beanie.
without much thought, Nasher's going to charge over to actually just put Nasher right there in between the Mind Flayer, the big Mind Flayer. And
This is his space.
Oh, that's his space.
Yeah,
Large.
he's large.
He's large, so
He's chunky.
you are next to him right now.
And I'm gonna lay into him.
Big one or a little one? The big one has
holding this?
Linus grappled.
Oh, then whoever's holding Linus. Yep.
All right, get the big one.
Yep. And this would be a Warhammer. Oh, let's say recklessly. Why not? Oh, that's not much better. The 8 plus 15.
15 will hit.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Oh, actually, 13 bludgeoning damage, and then one more time with the longsword. Okay, that's better. And that's going to be 23.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be 12.
You rush forward with your blades and Warhammer swing wildly. You smash the creature in the side. It kind of buckles to one side, and you cut into its ribs. Black ichor oozes out of its side. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Finn.
Finn's gonna run up
Oh, yeah,
to
you're no longer grappled.
the middle of the battle. Sorry, Ryan. I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope at 3rd level
Sure.
on all the allies that I can see within 30 feet of me. Right, is that everybody?
That's everybody but Orion.
Okay. Everyone but Orion. Sorry. So that's my action.
I'm bigger
And-
if that counts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can.
They have advantage on wisdom, so Beacon of Hope will give them advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
Huge creature.
And they regain the maximum number of hit points whenever healing.
And then bonus action, I'm going to heal Nord with a level 1 healing word. So that's just 9.
Gracias, senor.
I'm also choosing myself, by the way, within that all that creatures. Just to let you know.
Sure.
So everyone including
get
myself.
advantage
Everybody
on-
except for Orion, wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
Nice.
Okay, so for the rest, for Linus and Nasher, you are filled with hope as Finn rushes forward and casts a spell.
Does that replace the rage? Or
No. Nord, you would be filled with hope, but you're incapacitated. So at this moment, there's like a glimmer in your mind's eye. You can see, or your mind palace, you can basically see like a window chink sort of opens, and a single ray of sunlight beams through
Just the God ray through the clouds.
through the clouds and the, yeah. So you are there. Anything else for you, Finn?
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, you are going to, that has earned you
Yep.
5.
That's fine.
You're how? Are you like 40 feet away from the Elder Brain?
Oh,
From the edge of this square.
No, from the Elder Brain's actual space.
Space 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, he's
35,
he's more than 30 feet away.
45.
That has earned Orion a slap with a tentacle.
sorry, Ryan.
A 15 hits you.
or he likes it.
Oh yes. Especially since
Especially
I'm stunned. So he gets advantage, doesn't he?
Yeah, actually he does. So let's see if he gets a nat 20. No. But a 15 does hit you for many much damage. So he's going to do... Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Well, many much. Only 10 points of bludgeoning damage on that one. And Orion, is your turn.
I will attempt to not be stunned. Right?
And the stunnage. Go ahead.
What's that in intelligence?
An intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay, that's a 14.
Monkey intelligence is not very high.
It's reducing my +8 to a 6.
A 6, a +6 still, or
Yeah, it's still a +6 even as monkey.
That's pretty good.
what? Okay, cool. How is this? How is that +6 as a monkey?
4 proficiency, 4 from intelligence.
Oh, you still add your proficiency on saving throws even when you're monkey?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, why wouldn't I?
It's not true polymorph, right?
No.
So you
I didn't know. It's kind of interesting. I thought your stat block was replaced entirely with a new stat block.
Well, my intelligence is now a 7, but
Right,
my
but I thought that
proficiency-
like your proficiency and all that stuff changed
Oh.
to the new stat block because monkey
Oh.
has his own stat block. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
thought
okay.
happened,
They have
but maybe
Yeah.
maybe they changed it and I didn't know.
No, I think you're right.
Okay,
That was
so
different.
it should be like a minus
I mean, it's not even listed.
2. or
What
something.
proficiency
You would
saves
just
would
use
the
your
big monkey
intelligence
have?
then.
Yeah, it's just a minus. Well, I mean, I lose either way. It's just
Well,
be
I'm
a
not saying yeah, but I'm just
It's
curious.
a
Well, I think
6.
it warrants discussion. I think
Yeah,
because
it's a 6.
it's
I
a
rolled
6. Yeah, right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I think it warrants discussion for anybody listening. Even
Yeah.
your whole stat block is replaced by the new stat block, and there's
Yeah.
nothing in your old stat block you retain as you're concentrating on this thing. Which reminds me, I need you to make a concentration check
Oh.
from Tentacle Slappage.
Well, I'm not a monkey no more.
The monkey is reduced to just elf,
I'm a man now.
a
large
stunned
elf.
man.
Not a stunt man.
Not a stunt man, a stunned,
stunned
man.
man.
And you being reduced
Wait a
from
minute. What order of operations did that happen? Did I get hit?
these are legendary actions. So at the end of Finn's turn, him casting the spell,
I get smacked.
you get slapped, and you
I
reduce.
become a person again.
You become a person,
I-
and then your turn.
my turn. Then I get to make the save.
Yes.
But I get to use my proficiency then proper because
Yes,
I'm a man by the time
yes.
that's
Excuse me,
happened.
that is correct. So
That's
you
why
would
I was
make
like-
your normal saving throw
you're a real
as a
boy.
normal, not a man, an elf. Did it matter?
I rolled a natural 2.
Hey, that.
So I
will-
made a 10.
that will
I rolled
fail.
a natural 2 and got 10.
So, Finn, you watch as Monkey is reduced to Orion, and the Elder Brain seems to punish Nord for this. Nord is going to get slapped with a tentacle.
I've been tanking this thing for a while. You can take some.
He's been taking some.
Just
Oh, but you're stunned, so he has advantage. Does a 17 hit you, Nord?
It does not.
Aha!
My
it just
armor
kind of
protects me.
slaps
this
ineffectively
wet-
against your armor. Linus,
I'm still grappled or no?
you're grabbed by the big one.
I'm gonna attempt to. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna misty step because I.
He just fireballs at his feet.
No.
He's like, if I'm gonna die,
That would be so funny. I don't know how well
sure
it
you
would
stay
work,
within
but it
30
would be
feet.
so funny.
make sure you stay within 30 feet.
Oh, from the Beacon of Hope. He's reminding you for his spell.
you could just teleport
No,
next.
it
to
doesn't
Finn.
matter about Beacon of Hope when I cast it. I'm just letting you know. I yelled, stay within 30 feet.
Can
of me.
I go
Oh.
here?
Yes.
Is there a wall here?
I think that's the wall to the outside. That's technically well. There's a wall there and a door, so
I
you can't really be in that space. No.
Obviously, I'm trying to get advantage there, but okay, I won't do that then. I'll go back to my spot. I think that's a bonus action.
It
It
is.
is a
yeah.
bonus action.
So I'll fire a firebolt at. Someone grappled over there, or are they just chilling?
They're not like chilling. Nobody's grappled in that space.
There's the big guy.
There's the big one, and then there's the other mind flayer who was attacking, who was the first one to grapple you, and then there is Nasher looking angry.
I'm gonna shoot at this one.
All right, mind flayer number 2.
That was the one I was attacking, right?
You were attacking the tall one.
Mm.
13
Okay.
misses.
A 13 will miss. Your head has been. So you're a little disoriented too, because like
So I
you
just teleport.
you just teleported, and then you only barely saw the corner of your eye because there's like tentacles wrapped around your face. So you only barely saw where you were going anyway. And you turn around, shing, you sling your spell, and it just scatters into the wall. You're no longer grappled though, which is nice. Anything else for you?
That's it for me.
Seeing you break grapple and disappear, the mind flayer will punish Njord. The Elder Brain, will punish Njord. He has legendary actions. He's going to use them. 21 to hit you, Njord.
That will hit.
All right. He's going to hit you for. He's going to hit you for 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good.
Njord, you're up.
I will make my intelligence saving throw with advantage.
sorry, hold
Or
on.
is it intelligence or wisdom?
It is intelligence saving though, but you you can hear the Mind Flayer's voice in your head. My plans are already in motion. Subjugation is inevitable. Submit.
He
You can hope in
doesn't.
his wisdom, by the way.
9.
Oh, is that your roll?
No. I was saying no in German.
Oh.
9.
He doesn't know who he's talking to.
Natural 1.
Maybe.
Maybe he is. Maybe he knows.
What's German for yes? Yes.
Ja.
Oh, 8? Is it 8? I'm sorry. I'm dumb, y'all. German listeners like offended. Never
If
again.
only we had German listeners.
If only we had. Yeah. Okay. So you're still very stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the big tall mind flayer looking at you, Nasher, because you came over and hit it and stuff. Not very happy with you.
Good.
Hey. It is going to. It will allow itself to be attacked. It's going to float backwards 15 feet, kind of next to Linus. As close to the next Linus as it can get.
Which one? The big one?
The big one.
It is next to Linus.
Very
Move
good.
like
I moved it 5 feet because he is a large creature. He is now next to Linus. That does provoke an attack of
It
opportunity.
does.
from
Yep.
Nash.
He's gonna let the attack happen.
Wunderbar.
Boop him in the schnoot, Nasher.
Boop him right. He doesn't have a snoot. Boop him right in the
schnoz.
In the gribbly bits.
gribbly bits.
Kick him in the fork.
That's gonna be
Get him in the fingers.
23.
23 will hit.
Okay. It's gonna be 12.
12 points of
Slashing.
slashing damage. Shink, as he moves out of your space, you reach out with your blade and slash at him. He is going to turn his attention to both Finn and Nasher and release a Mind Blast. I need both of you, please, to make intelligence saving throws.
Six for Finn.
6 for Finn.
Don't get anything, do I?
Do you get anything? What do you mean? Like a bonus?
Okay, that'll be
Wait, isn't Finn? What bonus are you giving him?
He gives him advantage on wisdom saving
Yeah.
throws,
Oh.
not intelligence.
It's
Dang.
a concentration spell, by the way. so-
Fucker.
13.
That will both fail, and for damage, it'll be 31 points of psychic damage, and you're both stunned.
31.
31 points of psychic damage.
Okay, well, Finn's at 30. So he gets knocked out. But I cast Death Ward on myself earlier. So
Oh.
he comes right back up to 1.
Hey!
There you
I
go.
think you're still stunned, though.
Does that replace the ongoing unconscious?
The first time a target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends. If the spell is in effect when the target is subject to an effect that would kill instantly without dealing damage, the effect was negated against the target. The spell.
Very nice. So you don't even go unconscious, which means you roll concentration on the
You do roll
spell.
concentration on the spell, yeah.
Well, I don't know what I add to this. May I add in my intelligence?
It's a Constitution saving
It's a
throw.
con. Yeah, you had your con.
23. I don't know.
That succeeds. Yeah, because you want half of the damage was a 15.
Oh, well,
Right.
yeah.
So okay, you succeed the saving throw. You keep up your blessed hope spell. What was it?
Beacon of Hope.
That one. Right. Zor'kul. Oh man, he's got a stunned monkey. No, sorry, a stunned not monkey.
Elf.
A stunned elf. In your mind palace, you can feel a connection forming with Zor'kul. And there is a Orion, and there is again, like a similar sort of thing, like a gem sort of appearing within your mind palace. And it seems to begin to sift through your thoughts, and you can
They're not happy ones.
sure, certainly not. And you can hear Zor'kul's voice in your head. Even without the Chronos Shard, I will reign over this land. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Submit! And then he's going to reach out with his tentacles, and he is going to attack you, Orion, because he was just talking to you, and he hates you.
Please die. But why? Because I hate you.
He has advantage because you're incapacitated. 25. It's going to hit you.
Without shield, and I can't react. Right?
It's true. Your incapacitated creatures can't take actions or reactions.
Yep.
25 points of bludgeon damage.
Well, he can only take 9 because
Oh.
I'm unconscious at that point.
Oh, yeah, great. Oh, yeah. So great. The tentacle reaches out and slaps you. Orion falls to the ground. Very, very
Uh-oh.
unconscious. Ends Zor'kul's turn. Mind Flayer number 2 is going to turn to you, Nasher. You're stunned, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get you with his tentacles. 16 plus some 23 to hit you?
Yes.
Yepper. Oh, this is how you TBK higher the party, by the way. 12. 16 points of psychic damage. And you're grabbed. Eat their brains. Mind Flayer number 3. He's going to continue to hold. He's liking his perch. Doesn't feel like he needs to be involved. He's
It's protecting the brain.
the brain is like holding its own, so he kind of just doesn't feel like he needs to get down there right now. Well, they're all connected with their mind. You're part of this now, so you actually can almost hear some of Zor'kul's like a little bit of Zor'kul's plan in this way. You're in such close proximity to the elder brain itself, Njord, that you actually can hear like what it's thinking, and essentially what it's saying to the mind flayer above is it's all confidence. I've got these two. These two are mine. They will be infested soon. Continue to hold and wait and see what the other ones do. Right. So it's just all confidence. Nasher. You are, so this is round 5. Wow, this is a long fight. Nasher, you are up. You are stunned and grabbed.
20.
A 20. Oh, you break the stunnage as you manage to free yourself from being stunned by the Mind Flayer's blast. I think you lose rage, though, because you didn't attack this turn, because this happens at the end of your turn. That ends your turn. Finn.
All right. I think Finn's gonna. Okay.
You're stunned, aren't you?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, did you make the intelligence? You failed the intelligence saving throw,
Yeah, then I died.
Which-
I went down to 1.
which reduced you to 1, but failure means you're stunned. In addition to taking damage.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna roll percentage.
Okay.
Intelligence, 7.
Okay. Yeah, success, you don't take any damage and you're not stunned. So it's very much a save or suck thing. All right. So Finn is still stuck, just there, dead staring into nothingness. Orion. Death saving throw, please.
Natural 18.
Natural 18?
Yep.
Success. Be sadder about it, though. Linus.
Stun lock.
Linus is gonna look around the field and he's gonna see that Orion is down, and he's not gonna be cool with that. Let's see here.
Njord, have you been stunned like this whole fight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Entire
I'm gonna
fight.
move
Entire last fight
I
too.
just need to
This
survive 6
way.
more rounds and it ends.
I can use my movement to get over here.
Like
and
the
then I'm
entire
going
last
to
fight too.
Well, 5 more rounds after this round.
All right.
cast Healing Word for Orion. Get up! Get up! What are you doing? Get up! Okay, that's 6 points of healing. And then I'm going to take my alien gun.
His big old brain.
There is a big old
Sure, I'll
brain
shoot
there.
at the big old brain.
Yeah, go ahead, make an attack.
18.
That hits.
Oh.
Would be 18 plus your dex, right?
No, because I'm not proficient. with
Well,
it.
you don't use proficiency, but you still.
You still
use
add your
dex.
dexterity bonus. You just don't add your proficiency bonus.
19.
Okay. Nice.
Terrible roll. 7.
7 points of
radiant
damage. Pew! You fire, wait, do it again. It's like Zap Zone.
Oh, dude.
You fire out the blast, it sears
nostalgia.
into the Elder Brain's gray bits, and you can sense it's turning its attention towards you.
Great. I did it.
Good job.
That was my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, a tentacle will lash out at you. That's cocked. 13 misses you, I think.
That's my AC.
So it does hit you. 13 is going to hit you for
I knew I should have sprung for the better armor.
20 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled. 1 grapple.
Cool. That's fun.
Okay, let's see. Njord, at the start of your turn, you do take, I keep forgetting this, but you do take some psychic damage from being garbled by the guy, which is 9 points of psychic damage.
19 on the save.
Aha! You managed to end the
Nice.
the stun
Just in
condition on
time
yourself.
for them to hit you with 2 more.
So you end the stun. You manage to return to your senses. That small window that was open from before, which is still there, right? Because you maintain concentration on Beacon of Hope. Is that right, Finn?
What?
You still have concentration on Beacon
I
of
do,
Hope.
I do.
You basically watch as light begins to fill like the depths of your mind palace, and as it does, you find your consciousness sort of like returning back to yourself. You're still wrapped in the tentacle in the tentacles
Still grappling.
from the elder brain, but you now have a better sense of what's going on around you. And in the time since you were attacked before, it seems a lot has happened. Like Orion is
Mostly bad.
prone over there. Everybody looks very beat up and disheveled. And what's even worse in a way is you can still sense that psychic link between you and the Mind Flayer.
Mm-hmm.
But rolling the stun ends your turn.
Yes.
So the big guy, we're going to see if he gets his thing. Nope. He is going to, the big Mind Flayer now is going to move over to Finn. And I think he can do that without provoking an attack from Nasher. So he's going to move just close enough to attack Finn.
Finn, center.
Oh, Finn. Sorry.
And he is going to try to hit Finn with a tentacle.
Attack, please.
24 to hit you.
Is that a crit?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
He's going to hit for 25 points of.
One point.
Okay.
1 point of damage.
So now your concentration ends on your spell. And oh yeah. You're grappled actually by him as well, which is kind of fun.
Well, he's holding them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. So you guys, to your horror, you watch as the large Mind Flayer like moves over. His tentacles reach out and grab Finn. You can see his body go limp as the Mind Flayer is pulling Finn into his tentacled maw. Zor'kul is going to. Okay. Let's see. Who's he got? Everybody pretty much wrapped up in tentacles?
He will implode.
No, not quite.
Surrender.
But Linus hit his weak spot. It's like video games, right?
He's gonna hit Nasher with a thing.
All the way across the room?
Not Nasher, excuse me, Njord. I misspoke. He's gonna hit Njord with a tentacle. 23 to hit you.
Yes.
Ooh. Please take 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Ooh. Mind Flight number 2 is going to attack Nasher. Oh, yeah. So, you guys watch as another tentacle reaches out, slaps onto Nasher, or Njord, 2 end names. Njord, and Njord drops. I just like, I've been playing with you guys for so long. You guys should know your names. And Njord falls limp into the tentacle's arms, or the Mind Flayer's tentacle.
The Elder Brain's tentacle.
The Elder Brain's tentacle. Man, can I talk or what?
But you also pitted us against everything here has tentacles.
They
So
do.
you're giving
Yeah.
yourself that
I
trouble.
know. I've been doing it to myself. The Mind Flayer next to Nasher now. We'll go ahead and attack Nasher. 21 to hit you. Okay. And he's going to hit you for 10 points of psychic damage. And you're grappled. Oh, wait. And you need to make an intelligence saving throw. How did I not see this the whole time?
You have seen it. You just keep forgetting it, and I have not reminded you.
This is probably good. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw
gonna do
or be
that.
stunned until the grapple ends. I've been missing this whole time. You got, like, anybody listening is like, man, these mind flayers are pretty weak. I don't know. He's like separating them out.
5.
Okay, so you are also stunned. Oh! Whoa, wait a minute.
Actually.
The actually from the sound guy. Let's see what George over here with the win. What'd you get?
20.
20. Actually for the win.
Wow.
You are not grappled. Wait, are you still grappled or no? You are still grappled, but you are not stunned.
Okay.
As it reaches out and grabs onto your head. You can feel the mental energy pressing against you, but it is you don't lose yourself into its attack. Now, Mind Flight number 3. He's going to float down behind Linus. Yeah. And he's going to attack Linus. You're not stunned or anything, are you, Linus? Nope, just a good old attack. 19 to hit you?
Yep.
Okay. 20 points of...
That'll do it.
So, this is down. Oh, man, you're all getting just knocked down. It's all right. Fortunately.
All 4 of us, right?
Stop sounding so gleeful about it, damn it.
I'm not happy
It's
about
almost
it.
like he wants the
I'm not
podcast
trying
to
to-
end.
I'm not trying to
immediately.
fight against you. I'm just excited because it's fun.
It's all on Nash's
Okay.
shoulders.
Now, Mind Flight number 2 is over there. There comes Nasher. There comes from the chest of the Mind Flayer that is holding on to you.
You already attacked me.
He did attack you, and he had wrapped onto you with his tentacles. So you're at this moment sort of like kind of staring down at its body. The tentacles are wrapping around your head, and suddenly there's something that comes erupting from its chest. Your first thought is, what other tricks do these Mind Flayers have up their sleeves or in their chests? And it occurs to you, this doesn't look like anything that would come from a Mind Flayer. It doesn't have the same Mind Flayer mucus on it. It's not the same sort of dark color and of purples and greens and blacks. It's glowing and kind of it's silver. The Mind Flayer, you feel the tentacles around your head sort of seize up and then drop down, and the Mind Flayer drops to the ground before you, its tentacles falling off of your head, and standing right behind it is a Githyanki warrior. He locks eyes with you and then turns and looks at the Elder Brain, and you feel a knock at your mind's door.
I open it.
You hear the telepathic communication from the Githyanki warrior. We must kill it.
Nasher will nod sternly in return.
You've killed the rest of my platoon.
Whoops.
They fought well.
They did. It was a hero's battle. After we kill the Mind Flayer, I will determine whether or not I will allow you to live. The Mind Flayer and the Elder Brain.
Sounds fair.
I'd like
For now, a truce.
You'll have it.
I would like to give inspiration to
Nasher.
yeah,
To Nasher? Ooh.
Well, the it's because the honorable part. The fact that they fought well is something that
Oh, yeah.
he would say, like, it's not
All right.
Ghost Bear, Finn. I'm pretty sure, with the exception of maybe Njord, the rest of us would have been snarky. Would have been like, oh, they died easy, or something like that. But of course, Nasher would be the sole person to be
All
like,
right, here comes the inspiration.
"They fought-
Incoming!
They fought pretty good. So
Yeah, it
thank
was
you.
a good throw there. So,
Spectacle golf claps.
good rep.
Hey, I got 5 Owen Wilsons tonight.
Well, you got a level 2 Owen Wilson.
Oh.
Like it's like 2 thumbs up. You got 2 Owen Wilsons, and then you got a 3 Owen Wilsons.
Oh boy!
So, yeah.
Collect them all.
Wow.
Gotta jump that.
I mean, the ultimate goal is to get a, what would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Owen Wilsons at one go.
That is the dream.
Is that what did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's got a big hole in his chest.
go ahead and fetch the Yankee Mini, please,
He got
from
stuck like a
the
pig.
mini box.
Flavor matter?
The one with the big sword.
Green apple. I panicked. Should have said watermelon.
He's so tough.
This is an ally for now.
You have been saved by the Grinch.
Now,
I'll take it. You know what?
oh my gosh! Now it is his turn. He is going to.
Immediately gets stunned.
Get stunned down. I know, right? Oh, it's my own against myself. It's the worst. No, he is going to rush over towards the tall Mind Flayer, and he's going to attack the tall one. Yeah. Go get him.
He's strategic. I'm gonna put him where he can have.
Finn's unconscious.
Finn's unconscious,
No,
though.
never mind. It doesn't matter.
He's just
Uh,
with his mouth.
He's going to hit for a bunch of damage
Bonk.
against that guy. Oh, yeah. He's going to go again because he's awesome. And that will hit as well. Great. You watch as he rushes. He's so right. He rushes forward. He slices at the back of the Mind Flayer's legs. It drops to its knees. He spins around, severing its head. It goes flying away.
Oh, we had to have it so low then.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's also very good at killing Mind Flayers. And that will.
It's kind of what they do.
Then it will look up and it will cast Misty Step to the one next to Linus, and he will end his turn. Nasher, you are no longer grappled. The Mind Flayers are dropping around you left and right as the Githyanki warrior rushes forward, slaying them. What do you do?
How am I close? No. Okay. Well.
Nasher will once again channel the righteous fury of Tyr.
10 feet away from it.
Yeah, glowing white. He will charge towards. Let's see, if that Mind Flayer that the Githyanki or the warrior came out and attacked is in range, should be 50 feet, and then he will attack.
Okay.
Just twice. In fact, gonna two-hand the longsword.
You can. Yeah, you drop the Warhammer on the way, bring in your long sword up.
Get back. Okay. Yep. 13.
13 will miss.
Okay.
Wait, are you flanking with the warrior?
Well, I recklessly, so I rolled
Oh,
twice.
right.
Yep.
Excuse me.
So, okay, so swing again. That's better. That's going to be a 20, dirty 20.
20 will hit it.
Okay. Wait, that'll be 11 slashing and 8 radiant.
Yeah. You rush forward with your blade in two hands, screaming as you slice into the Mind Flayer, who's finding himself surrounded now, especially by his hated foe. Is the Githyanki within 30 feet of the Elder Brain? I can't tell. I don't think he is.
He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's exactly 35.
35 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, Nasher?
That'll be all.
Finn, I need a death saving throw, please.
Fail.
Ooh. Orion, it
Okay.
is your turn. You are conscious. You are grappled and prone.
Grappled and prone, you say?
Yes.
Well, let me just double check. Okay, so, well, how is the thing looking haggard?
The thing. What is the thing? The Elder Brain?
The Elder Brain.
Haggard. It has received a number. Well, you've punched the squishy brain parts many
I
times.
steel winded it. I punched him.
It looks like it's been in battle. As far as Haggard, like, yeah, probably. For a brain, it looks pretty beat up.
Okay. From the ground, Orion will he'll gesture with his sword in the spell component fashion, and then from the ground he will steel wind strike it. Just it.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Okay. So you go ahead and make an attack.
You wrinkly, ugly git. Natural 19.
Okay, that'll hit it.
Okay. The dice roller went away.
We use dice rollers because there's too many dice.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. For a total of 37 points of force damage. And he will teleport.
Oh, yeah.
It's 30-foot range, so. And I may anywhere amongst that range, it basically said. So I can squirrel away, basically. I don't want to be part of any of this.
Is it anywhere in that range, or do you have to land next to an enemy?
Or was it next to an enemy? Or
Hang on. I just had it up. Why did it
He
move?
still would be outside of the grapple though because he can tell.
Yes, he would be outside the grapple.
You
can
can
teleport to an
then-
unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed.
Well, I guess I'll just teleport back to my original space, but I'm ungrappled.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you can then. I suppose you could just choose to stay in the one spot rather than
Yep.
be within 5 feet of it.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else for you then, Orion?
Yeah, I will.
You're standing.
Yeah. I will bonus action to enter my blade dance.
Mhm.
Then I'll use half my movement to stand.
Sure.
You can teleport into standing.
Yeah, I'll say you're standing
Oh,
already.
okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Then
Teleport back.
then I will.
Laying down.
Then I'll move 50 feet. I'm in pain. He moved behind part of the pillar to try and get some cover. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Unless, yeah. Unless I could throw a potion as a bonus action at Finn.
You use your bonus action to enter your Steel Wind Strike.
No, that was my spell.
No, to enter your blade dance.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
you're
your
right, you're
blade
right.
dance.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. Thank you.
Yep.
No.
plus the glass shards would go over me.
One of its legendary actions is that a creature that has a psychic link with it, he's going to target you, and he's going to make you take some psychic damage.
Who?
You.
Who's
Because
looking at
he's
me?
the Elder Brain, because you have a psychic link with the Elder Brain.
Get.
8 points of psychic damage.
Well, I'm gonna say frick that, and I will burn a spell as a reaction to protect myself.
Okay.
I just have to make sure it's enough. Yeah. Yeah, this would be enough. So
You burned a second level spell?
yes, so that's up to 10 damage worth blocked.
Linus, you're down, I think.
I can't afford it.
All right, make a death saving throw, please.
Success.
Huzzah! I think you're grabbed by the Elder Brain, or was it the Mind Flayer? Number 3. I can't remember which one was grabbing you.
I think it's number 3 because he's
Mind
too
Flayer
far
number 3?
away- He's too far away from the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Okay. So death saving throw. Thank you, Njord. Death saving throw, please.
Success.
Aha! Zor'kul is going to Well, he doesn't have a lot of targets right here,
Yeah.
which is not very good because that means he's really running out of things he wants to do here. Besides just start killing people. So he's gonna try to start killing people. He's gonna go for Njord first. Because
advantage.
he rolls with advantage because you're prone. Natural 12, a 19 to hit your prone state.
19 hits.
Okay. That will be
An automatic failure.
2 failures.
2 failures, I think.
Well, no.
Why is
Oh
it
no,
two?
because
Double?
hitting you automatically crits, right?
Yeah.
When you're unconscious this way.
Oh,
Attacks that hit. Oh, within 5 feet of the creature, automatically.
Nope.
Okay, yep.
he's outside of 5 feet.
He's
So
outside of 5 feet.
It's 1 failure
One
and 1
failure
success.
and 1 success.
Okay.
Zor'kul is going to end his turn after that. Mind Flayer number 3 has a Linus in his jowls. And so he feels like he wants to eat a Linus brain.
I mean, I would.
Same.
Joke's on him. He bites through the skull only to find teeth coming from the other side.
Yeah.
Mine.
Oh, actually, that's super. That's actually a really interesting point.
it's
Linus
like-
does have a thing in his head. I'll tell you what, Linus. Here's what I'll allow. I will allow you a thing. I'm going to allow you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Do I still have your wisdom? No.
I will set the DC to. I'm gonna say an intelligence saving throw. I will set the DC to be
Same for me.
the DC for the Mind Flayer, which is 15. If you beat this, the Mind Flayer, you can choose to channel your.
Don't use the duck.
You can choose to channel your sheer force of personality through the tadpole in your head and convince the Mind Flayer holding you that it's better not to eat your brain,
Okay.
so that you would become a Mind Flayer.
You said so. I need a 15.
You need to roll a 15. An intelligence saving throw at 15.
The duck.
7.
7.
Oh,
Okay. So he's going to attack you.
The duck dice. Fuck
Wait.
you over.
Look behind him.
Oh, and actually
Oh,
from Alex.
Yeah.
Sound guys,
I am about to
FTW.
waste your
No.
11.
That's 11 total. All right. Still, he gets you. He gets to roll with advantage because you're incapacitated and all these other things that you are. 20 hits you.
We still love our sound team.
Yes.
This doesn't change anything.
You can
what the
Nasher.
dice.
You hear a sickening crack, and Linus's body goes kind of writhes for a moment. This is 2 failures automatically because it's going to crit you.
I thought you were gonna go straight to my brain getting sucked out of my skull.
Yeah, you're dead here, right?
Yeah.
Because
No,
you had
but-
1 failure
no,
already,
I
didn't
said
you?
no, he had a success.
Oh, you had a success.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, wait. If this reduces the target to 0 hit points, you're killed by extracting your brain.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You're already at 0 hit points, so
Oh.
you're dead.
Well, we
You
are going
hear-
to get rid of your tadpole. This was not how we thought it'd be
You
done.
hear a sickening crack as Linus' body jerks for a moment, and then you can hear a sort of slurping sound, which is horrible to behold. The tentacles pull away from Linus's head. It's gore all down the Mind Flayer's chest, and as the body falls to the ground, you can see a tadpole crawling up the Mind Flayer's tentacle, kind of like up to its head, and kind of there, the very tadpole that you imagine was within Linus's head.
Is it a brunette?
We've been dying to know.
It's a gross looking worm
I had to ask.
with no eyes. It's got these 4 thin tendrils that kind of like slurp out from its center, and it kind of reins up and, sort of screeches at you. It's got tiny, like dozens and tiny little jagged teeth. You can only imagine the pain and anguish that Linus must have went through, just having that. It's not small. I mean, like, it's the size of your pinky to have that kind of creature lodged into his head and then crawl around into his brain. You also hear in the back of your head, or you hear your connection with the Githyanki warrior, and he seems to have noticed this. It's a better fate than what he would have become. That ends his turn. The Githyanki warrior is going to
Hey, Linus, keep track of 10 turns, please. From now.
Oh yeah.
he is going to move
Matters.
up to the Elder Brain. He's going to choose to ignore the Mind Flayer. He feels like you want retribution and vindication. So he is going to move up to the Elder Brain. He's going to
Stepping in like that.
he's going to Misty Step it. Yeah. So he's right there. He's going to take the 2d4 psychic damage for popping in. Just popping in for a high. And then he's going to attack the Elder Brain. Oh, yeah, that'll hit. It's basically this, actually, now that I'm like sitting here thinking about it. He's going to go again because he gets 2 of these suckers. That will also hit. Yeah, you watch as he stabs into the Elder Brain's brain. He stabs into
Prefrontal cortex.
Gray matter.
he stabs into the Elder Brain, and you could see all the tentacles writhe. He releases Njord he releases you from his grab as the tentacles all begin to writhe and swirl about.
How's the Githyanki's feet?
Huh?
He's in the puddle.
Oh yeah, he's taking the
He
psychic
took the
damage.
psychic damage.
He doesn't care too much. He's just trying to kill the thing. And then he draws the blade out, spins it around again, and stabs it into the brain. The brain is bleeding profusely right into the brine pool. It is still alive, however. At the end of its turn, of the Githyanki warrior's turn, the Elder Brain is going to attack it with a tentacle. Because, no, natural 1. Yes, it will attack. It tries to just writhe out, and it seems like it can't even focus. Nor you, in your unconscious state, just feel waves of pain washing into your mind as from the psychic link that's connected between you and the Elder Brain.
Tight.
You're like, yes. It feels like you're being stabbed, although you're not. It just feels that way.
Headaches.
Nasher.
Gritting his teeth, growls at the beast. How dare you? And then he pulls the great sword he got from the Captain Githyanki out.
Oh, sure.
And then he brings that down straight on top of the Mind Flayer in front
Make
of
an
him.
attack.
Real recklessly, by the way.
Oh, great.
Okay. That's going to be 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
What's
2d6 for the great sword.
Okay.
Plus your strength.
Plus your rage.
Plus your rage.
Strength. Let's go with 9 plus 6. It's going to be 15.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you this question.
Can I tell you my radiant damage first?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Overkill.
And it's going to be 11 more radiant damage on top of that.
What is going through Nasher's head as he sends the greatsword through the Mind Flayer's head?
Nasher is numb. Does not feel anything in the world around him but the pure, unadulterated rage and fury of Tyr's righteous vengeance as it flows through him, seeing his companion laying dead on the floor, his brain ripped from his skull, and this beast in front of him with the parts dripping from its mandibles. He knows nothing but anger and vengeance as he strikes down upon its skull.
Damn, if you didn't already have inspiration.
At the end of your turn, the Elder Brain is going to attack the Githyanki. Does that hit the Githyanki? It does. I'm just going to roll this way. Oh, okay, great. He crit the Githyanki because he's in his death throes for a bunch of damage. And the Githyanki is grappled. Okay, so you watch as two of the tentacles lurch forward and grab onto the Yankee, wrapping around his body. You can hear the crack of bone, and the Gith kind of grits his teeth. So you still have a second attack, I think.
Yep.
Nasher. Oh, so this is what happened at the end of. Sorry, I'm out of order. Go ahead then with your second attack.
Is there a Mind Flayer standing in front of me?
There's an Elder Brain. No, the Mind Flayer is definitely dead, the one you killed.
Okay.
The Elder Brain is the only.
So
Enemy
I'm
at this
going to
point.
move as far as I possibly can.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I? So I got 50 feet of movement. Can I get to the other side of the Githyanki?
I think so. To flank? Yes,
Yep.
I think you can. But you do take some psychic damage for running in the pool.
From the brain.
2 points of psychic damage from the screaming tadpoles.
We'll do the math later. All right.
We're gonna
Once more,
boil that water.
striking down with the great sword. Okay, that's going to be 17.
That definitely hits.
Okay. And then
The Elder Brain's AC is very low. It's a brain. Doesn't move much.
Oh, it's 2d6. Okay, yep, thanks. It's going to be 6 plus 4, 10 plus 6, so 16.
Nasher. Zor'kul was right in wanting to keep you out of this fight as long as possible. Because you have laid low every Mind Flayer that you have seen. And it seems that you are coming around to do the same to him.
As Nasher steps forward to slay the brain, he would face the blade towards it, and then thrust into the brain all the way up to the hilt. And then as he presses forward with all of his strength, try to push down the brain into the pool of brine.
Yeah, so as you push the brain into the brine, its tendrils begin swirling around, going wild. At the moment that as it's dying, any creature that's connected with a psychic link, that link is severed, and you take damage. So that is Orion and Njord, who both have the psychic link. And what that looks like to you is in your mind palace, that crystal that's there, it begins pulsing with energy, and then it begins to crack, and eventually it explodes, dealing 9 points of psychic damage to both of you, which, since you're both, which I think downs you, Orion, and Njord, that is one failure for you.
Yep.
As you're already down. As you push the Elder Brain into the brine pool, the tadpoles begin to swarm over it, and they begin to crawl and squirm around it as you're kind of holding it down. And you get this emotional sensation. Oh, well, you have the ring of mind chilling. Actually, you don't. But Njord, you do, in your unconsciousness. You can feel this emotion of both pain and anguish, and somehow it's like the tadpoles are wanting to protect the Elder Brain as best as they can. They're tiny little, finger-long bodies. And it's ineffectual for them, but that they're trying. Okay, so with that, we'll take a break. Okay, we're back from break. Let's see. Who's still up? Just you, I think. All right. So
Again.
everybody's down around you. The Elder Brain is dead in the pool. Its long, 30-foot long tentacles are laying around, and the Githyanki warrior is kind of eyeing you. What do you do?
Sheathe the sword,
Mhm.
Sure, and he will walk over to Linus.
Are we still in combat for one to save zone?
Okay, sure. I guess that's a good point. So here's what we'll do. Brandon, you just get to edit more things, buddy. So here's what we'll do. We'll jump back and we'll say you kill the Elder Brain. You feel all the tentacle, the things going on. It will be the Mind Flare, or the Githyanki's turn. No. Nash, that was your turn. That ends your turn. You attack.
Mhm.
Finn, I need death saving throw. Okay, good. Orion, in death saving throw. Fail. Linus is done. Yord, I need a death saving
Rubbing
throw.
his nose.
Success.
Success. All right. The Githyanki is going to remove himself from the pool. And he kind of puts his hands up towards you, Nasher, steps out of the pool, sheathes his weapon, and then is just going, he is communicating with you telepathically. We should probably, do you have an infirmary?
There might be one back at the town.
Then death is the best resort for your friends.
Do you have no way to heal them?
I'm a warrior.
Well, Nasher will. He's gonna run over to Njord first.
Okay.
Levi, I have to say this because, like, the character is aware because Orion's talked to them about it. Or do you want me to just stay silent?
Well, what?
Oh, Orion lectured them all about health potions, of which he purchased.
Okay. You totally your call. Whatever you want to do there. So,
That's what he lectured.
Nasher, your turn. I mean, we'll say, like, I'll say this. As a general rule, as adventurers, you guys have been adventuring for a long time.
Okay.
You guys have been adventuring for a long time. As a general rule, you would understand what it would take to revive a friend, right? And that would be like a health potion would work. So you can do whatever you want. But you run over to Njord.
Okay. I know Njord pretty well.
Mhm.
Confident that I would know where Njord keeps his potions, and I would reach into his pouch where I believe them to be.
Okay.
Attempt to take one out.
You find you have a health potion, right? So he has it right where he normally stores his health potions.
All right, and I will give it to him.
You clatter the potion against his teeth, drop the potion into his gullet, and his eyes snap open. Nord, you do not sense any presence in your mind. You heal for 5 points of health.
Is it dead?
It's dead.
The others, where are they?
Go see.
There's
Go
Linus.
go see to Finn. I'll see to Orion.
Njord kind of lolls his head over around and kind of like blinking his eyes, like finally clear of all of the influence. He kind of looks around and he sees Finn over there. It's not my turn, but
Finn, death saving throw, please. You success? Orion, death saving throw, please.
Fail.
Okay. Nord, you're up.
Njord will get over to Finn, who's just a few feet away, and he will lay on hands for a good solid 10 points. And then as he sees Finn open his eyes and come back to consciousness, he's like, good.
I was like, oh my gosh, my face hurts so bad.
He has little suction cups on his face, like.
Can I see Orion down?
Yeah, from where you can see, you can tell, you can see Linus over there. Orion's laying on the
He's barely dying, instantaneously.
Okay, so it's not your turn quite yet, if we're doing turns. The Gith is going to go over. Linus, do you have a necklace of fireballs?
No, that was the brothel incident.
All right, you lost it all. All right, hold on a second.
I used it all on a joke.
Do you
That didn't even happen in the game.
do you have anything
Punchline work.
anything flammable or that would make fire on your person?
He is the radiant pistol.
Radiant pistol is different.
Do I have anything to make fire?
Besides your spells, is there any like items on your list, like a necklace of fireballs, a ring of it shoots fire sometimes, a something of fire does something? Okay, well, while he's looking it over, the Gith basically walks over to Linus's body and he begins like rummaging through, and after after a few seconds of this, he kind of shrugs and stands up and begins.
Was I being looted?
Yeah. He was looking
Not
for.
even cold yet. Come on.
Now we
Well-
know how Levi feels every single time we loot an NPC.
I'd have been. No. He was. Well, you hear him telling you telepathically, Nasher. You can hear him telling you, we should burn this pit. We can't let any of these things escape. Vlakith forbid any of these things get away. And so he was looking for something. Does your friend have anything on him that can be used to make fire?
No, but I do.
And so he stands up. He rushes over quickly now into the pit. That's
I'll
gonna
hand
turn.
him the lantern.
Oh, you hand sure, great. So you hand him the lantern, and then he runs over. He tosses it into the pit. It appears that brine fluid is moderately flammable, and like the surface of it begins to kind of ignite. That's going to end his turn. Nasher.
Seeing that Finn is alive and he's conscious, run over to Orion, rummage through his supplies, and hopefully pull out a potion to give to
You
him.
find
See,
4 healing potions.
Even players loot other players.
I give him only one of the healing
Oh, I was
potions.
gonna. Spell slots are free.
Fair, but I don't know that's fair.
All right. So potion into Orion's mouth. Orion, you awaken. Your mind is your own. Nice. Your mind is your own. You do not feel any intrusions at this moment.
Wait. He gets up slowly because he got lashed several times by giant tentacle arms. Did we win?
We won. At a price. And then Nasher will make his way back over to Linus.
Orion will.
So at this point, we'll end combat rounds because I think everybody's up that was down.
Yes.
Yeah, at least everyone who was unconscious is now
Well,
unconscious.
he's dead. So
Again, you keep rubbing it in, man.
I ain't rubbing nothing in. It's such a stating of fact.
So Orion will kind of walk over. He'll reach down and pull Finn to his feet, like offering his hand. Well, could have gone worse.
I fucking hate being stunned. I was gonna heal every single one of you. Max on too. I burned like 17 seconds. Just stand there casting spells.
I turned
And
into a
then one
monkey.
went
Did
down.
you see that?
I didn't. I had thing in my face.
Njord is also going over to where Linus's body is.
Wait, what is?
So you're looking at the dead body of Linus. In the center of his forehead is a hole, and you can see the dark cavern that is like his empty skull.
You wearing a hood? Anything? No.
Do you have a hood, Linus?
I have a. No, not going to be wearing it. Oh, I like just a cover.
Give you some dignity. Then he'll just scoop up the body, lift it up, kind of cradle it like he would a child, and walk it back towards the center of the group.
Ben's gonna start saying a
What,
prayer.
does no one have healing? Like, you can't just leave him unconscious.
Conscious.
He's dead.
He has no brain.
What? You'll look closer. Orion has no wisdom. Okay. His hood covers things. Dead. It cannot be. Only I'm allowed to die in this team. It's.
Is anyone having diamonds? Do we have any diamonds in the bag, Lord? Just like revivify me. I mean, it might be too late. Probably too late.
just empties out the bag onto the floor.
Wait. Does it say specifically diamonds? Orion turns, and I'm going to pose this to the GM. Orion, so for the contingency spell, one of his spell components is in fact, it's a ivory statue of himself decorated with gems worth at least 1,500. Could those gems be used? It says gems. It does not specify what kind. So that's what I'm asking. Would there potentially be diamonds included in this? It simply says gems.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll a D100, and I will say this: decorated with gems worth at least 1,500 gold. And for Revivify, you need gems worth 300 diamonds worth 300 gold. So I'll tell you this: it's let's see here. That's like a 1/5, right? Is the thing. So I will give you a 20% chance that the gems on the statuette are indeed diamonds and can be harvested and can be harvested from the statue in order to use the spell. I'll give you 20%. So roll anything 20 or less is what you're going for. D100.
Here we go.
Go for it.
That one is cocked. It's straight up and down.
Sure.
39.
There are, to your as you quickly produce the statuette and begin to examine it, it's peppered in gems. You find exactly 2 of the gems that would be necessary. Both of those you recall going through a special like jeweler within Bryn Shander who had to order them special from going through even your friend
Dwarven
Nasher
mines,
who had to get them special. But you have only 2 of those diamonds.
He curses and just kind of like throws it at the ground. It's not enough.
I do have, Levi, a gem worth 500 gold. It's an unspecified gem.
Gem worth. Where'd you get it from?
Diamonds are.
I remember this one.
I got it during the
Duragar.
earlier parts of the campaign.
I remember we got it during the
From
Duragar.
Tim,
The Duragar? Okay, I'll tell you this. I
the enchanter.
will allow you to roll I will say a 50% chance it's the diamond you're looking for. So you're going 50 or less.
38.
Okay. You quickly take, it was a bag of holding you had?
Yeah.
You dump the contents of your bag of holding onto the ground and you begin rummaging through this pile of things. And eventually, and as you're sort of scrounging through, you toss, some of the things aside, and then you hear this bing, ding, 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 and you turn and look, and there, one of the things you had knocked that you were just, as you were rummaging through, glistening in the strange ambient glow of this room, and now the firelight that's growing from the brine pit, you can see a moderately sized diamond.
I reach out and I grab it,
Mm-hmm.
and I immediately turn to where Linus's limp body is on the ground, and I look up and I call out to Tempest, my god, and call on him to revive this warrior. And I look down at Linus and I say, "The Valkyries can wait another day, brother." And I cast Revivify.
I forgot you could cast it too.
Yep, I can cast it too.
Paladin.
Okay. Linus. In the time that you've been on Zor'kul, which is the realm that you're currently on, not Gioa, which is the land you're from originally, but on Toril, have you taken to any religion or taken to following any god that you're... No. So in that case, what would befall you is you would go through the river Styx and you would end up being judged by Kellamvor, who would determine your final resting place. And you find yourself a spirit floating in the afterlife amongst the endless line of dead that are all waiting for the same fate as yours. You can hear Njord's voice suddenly call out to you, and sort of next to you as you're in this line, a sort of tear opens up in the air itself and begins to sort of split, and it's this white shimmering glow. And as you look through it, you can see Njord. He has his head turned up towards the heavens, and he's imploring Tempest to return you to your body. What do you do?
What's going on? This can't be happening. This has got to be a dream. Linus is immortal. Then I start to notice that he's calling to Tempest. Yeah, Tempest. Yeah, I always thought you were the best of the gods. You're the greatest god. I've always thought that. So, Njord's, we're close. In fact, I've always thought he was the best Iron Wolf. So, you should probably do him this solid, and maybe we could work something out, huh? I am the leader of the Iron Wolves. I don't know how this works. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can, I'm willing to. We could cut a deal.
You hear a sort of giggle, a voice that you're familiar with.
What?
And you look over your shoulder, and there next to you is Elysia.
Elysia, what are you doing here? You died too? How is this possible?
She kind of bites her lip and walks over to you and
Can we do mushrooms again?
glances into the portal and looks at you, and you gonna go?
Well, I ain't staying here. But why are you here? I don't understand. Like, you're coming with me, right? Hey, can I get a +1? I promise I'll pray to Tempest or whatever it takes. I will, I'll build a statue. 2. Okay, maybe I can get 3 statues in East Haven. Tempest, the whole thing. Just me and my girl here, and sorry, man. And I just look at the guy behind
me. She takes your hands, and she sort of looks you in the eye. You can see now as you're looking at her eyes, there's something that is a little different about them. Where before they were this stark green, now as you look in her eyes, you're seeing something else. It's almost like you're looking into the cosmos itself. You're looking into stars and constellations. And as she's holding your hands, last time we talked, I told you that I have a bargain for you. And I would need you to make a decision on that. Now's the time to make that choice.
And I'm listening. What's going on with your eyes, though? Do I have 2 eyes now?
In this state, you do.
Oh, that's convenient.
The eye patch is gone. Linus,
I got depth perception.
I haven't been very honest with you. How do I put this?
I haven't been either.
Oh, yes?
Close at a 5.5.
Do you have advantage you get?
Oh my god. Closer to 5.5.
do you have inspiration?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Give that man inspiration.
You better get that fucking inspiration.
Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. What?
Oh, man. All right, well, here's your inspiration. like, yeah, right. We'll find out. I know you're not from around here. I know you're from far, far away. But maybe you've heard one of my other names. I am more commonly referred to as Mistra.
Do I need to roll for that, or do I just know? I'm assuming that's a goddess because I don't.
Okay, well, give me an intelligence religion.
Kind of an important one.
You may have heard Orion talk of her.
Come on, Bard, you gotta know something.
Lore Bard, I know.
I mean, he might know. Joey doesn't know because he doesn't do his homework. 18.
18. You're very familiar with Mistra. She is a greater deity. She is the goddess who is in control of all magic on Toril. She holds the weave together. She is the weave.
Oh,
Kind of a big deal.
When
you mean the one from the that they talk about? You're that? Huh. Wow. That wasn't knowing. That was in character, by the way.
yeah, did I know? Now, I would like for you to be my champion.
A champion? Well, you did pick a good one. Now, I suppose there's a catch.
Well, if devoting yourself to me entirely, doing what I say is the catch, then yes.
I mean, I feel like I've already been doing a lot of. Yes, it's a deal. You can bring me back. Now, should I go this way?
She,
Can you tell Tempest to cancel that order?
even as you're talking, she reaches up and places her hands on your head. Her thumbs press against your eyes, and she leans in and she gives you a kiss. And as she does, you feel your hand, even without really knowing, reach out and sort of touch the portal that Njord has created. And the world begins to spin around you. There is a flurry of stars and constellations, astral shapes and forms. And you hear her voice echoing to you. Linus. There is a great danger coming. I will reveal more to you in time. But you need to be ready.
Hey, if you get me out of this situation, I'll do whatever you need.
You're already out. Wait for my call. And suddenly, Njord, you see Linus's eye pop open. Linus, you have as you return back to the conscious realm, the material plane, life restores into your lungs, and you begin blinking and looking around at everybody who's looking at you as you're there on the ground. The diamond, Njord, that was in your hand evaporates and seems to disappear in a shower of sparkles. Sparkles, glitter? What's a better word than sparkles and glitter? Welcome to My Little Pony D&D edition.
Cosmic essence.
Cosmic essence, dust, dissipates.
Ethereum.
And as you're laying on the ground, Linus, you look up. You sense that there's something different about you. And there's something different about what you see.
Like, as in I have two eyes, or?
Well, instinctively, you reach up and you grab the eye patch and you pull it off. And to the rest of your bewilderment, as you look down, you can see Linus has two eyes. He has his normal eye, which was there before. But in his other eye, as you look into it, it looks like constellations and stars in his other eye. Linus, you have detect magic that you can cast at will.
Whoa, that's new.
Sweet.
You guys, is that you? Yard. Nasher.
It's us, Linus. We're here.
You
Are
guys,
you feeling all right?
That was so sloppy. Come on, we could do better than that. The footwork, it was all over the place. You guys let me die? Seriously? Not good. We're gonna have to work on that. You know what? We're gonna do 3 a days. Scratch that. 4 a days. And no booze. Okay.
Orion will-
Limited amount of booze while we do it. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna get better.
Njord grabs him and just gives him a big, solid bear hug.
As soon as he gets his breath back
You
after Nord,
You smell terrible.
Orion will loom because he still can over Linus. You insufferable ingrate.
Hey, you're just
Don't you
jealous.
ever scare us like that again.
Yeah.
And he will he'll pull you into a hug and then just toss you
Oh,
over to Nasher. Give him one too.
you're just jealous because you're not the only one who's died.
Rub it in.
Nash will just kind of hold him by the shoulders. I thought I'd lost you.
Well, you didn't get so lucky. It's gonna take more than that to kill, Linus the Great.
Don't do it again. We can't afford it.
What?
You owe me 500 gold.
Oh, you did that thing that we talked about. Oh.
I'm joking. I would have done it for any one of you. I'm just glad that I had this lying around from our previous adventures. I wouldn't have had it without the rest of you, and without you, Linus, this wouldn't have been here, and we wouldn't be here to stop this thing.
Perhaps the gods or goddesses are smiling on us.
Maybe. Wait a minute. Your brain was sucked out. You. Njord, do your detective thing. Does he have evil?
I'm out for the day.
Oh.
What happened?
What's...
Well, I was there, staring death in the face. I knew for anybody else it would have been over, but I said, you're not gonna get Linus so easily. I fought back, I punched, I kicked, I clawed, and I crawled straight out of the hole of hell. Straight back here, because I said I've got more work to do because I am an Iron Wolf, and we don't go down that easily.
Did you punch my god in the face?
Oh, that was... I mean, that isn't exactly...
Or was it? Or are you in hell? Did you go to hell?
I mean, it was kind of dark.
Did Kellenlord talk to you?
It was like a blur. My whole life flashed before my eyes.
So no. Okay. You would know.
Wait,
You would
which
know.
one was it? Did you punch the god of death in the face, or did your life flash before your eyes?
It was a lot of punching, a lot of flashing.
It's like a baby.
Sounds like quite the party.
Only our Linus could do that.